Welcome on board. Please, as you come on in, you know what to do. You hit the share button. Ayok Photo is the first person I'm seeing today. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please, as you come on in, you hit the share button. Thank you. Please hit the share button. Let us chat today. Let's talk some small issues. Let us clear things out. Thank you. I don't know why I still don't see comments. I don't know. I don't need to know the history of Bakassi. Now don't start nana so no. Master, I know I even finish talk. I know I even start talk. I know I even start talk. You know they start ask me, do you know history of Bakassi? Do I need to know the history of Bakassi? Bakassi is an integral part of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. I don't need to know the history now. What would the history? History will not change anything now. History will not change anything. So no, even no look poster talk film. I beg. Please, as you come on in, you hit the share button. People don't register. People don't register bring wahala. Oh, nobody even start safe. Take it easy. Please just hit the share button. I really want to talk to. If you have any IPOD group or Biafra group, please can just share this video. Just share this link to any of their group. I just want them to understand something. You know, when you hear story for one side, I might talk this one for Pidgin. When you hear story for one side, we never get the other version for the other side. You'd easily be convinced by this one version. So today I want to make Ambazonia, Biafra, the IPOD family. I want make the Biafra family make they understand what did they happen for inside Ambazonia, what did they happen for the struggle, what is going on in this struggle before whatsoever step that they take and whatsoever thing that they want to do. Let them first of all understand. Let them first of all understand. It seems as if they have heard only a one-sided story and then they go ahead with it. They take it, they enjoy it, and they live with it, which is which is a big problem. Somebody is asking me, say you and who? Which can comment, man, over here. So please just hit the share button. Hit the share button. Let's get a number and then we start. I know of a laugh today. Please. Yeah, I see somebody already talking about thanking me. Yeah, I'll address no pity. The issue of no pity and the audio. It's something I think it's part of my responsibility as a media outreach coordinator. These are situations that we need to handle and then we bring it to the public. We talk, we explain things to you guys. So, yeah, Bakassi is an integral part of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. It goes nowhere, it is going nowhere. Bakassi is going nowhere. Bakassi remains part of Ambazonia. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It remains. So please hit the share button. We get a good number and then we start. Thank you. Just hit the share button, please. Hit the share button. No, who is, I think I see Bob OG, Nigerians are fighting us, Ambazonians are fighting us. Now, wow, proudly Biafra. Yes, we are not fighting you people. Is it Bob OG? We are not fighting you people. How can we be fighting you people? You are our neighbor. We cannot fight you. We respect you. We respect the Biafra people. We respect the IPOD family. We cannot fight them. Why should we fight you people? It's just a matter of understanding, which I really want to explain. Which I want to explain the stand of the defense, the Department of Self-Defense and Security of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, of the interim government. That is what I want you to understand. So please, Mr. OJ, just hit the share button. Share this live show in your groups, in your IPOD groups, so that they should understand the intrigues, what is happening in the struggle, in this revolution. We will never be an enemy to the IPOD family. We will never be an enemy to the Biafra family. Like I said last week, their right for self-determination, it is their right to ask for self-determination. It is their constitutional right or whatsoever right. It is their human right or whatsoever right. It is theirs. We respect that. We respect that. We will respect that yesterday, we will respect it today, and we will respect it tomorrow. That is a point we cannot joke with. But say we are fighting them, we are not fighting them, and we will never fight them. We just want a level line understanding between the interim government and the IPOD family. That is all. That is all. We want them to understand the game they are being used by some individuals, because now they have stopped talking again. Now it is IPOD, Biafra is not our problem. Our main problem is La République de Cameroon, that has encroached in our territory illegally, sapping us of our natural resources. So I want you to understand that. So the Biafra people, the IPOD family, will never be our problem. So know that. Please hit the share button. The numbers are a little bit slow today. Please hit the share button. I don't want to go into the intrigues when we don't have the number. And also know we are going to talk about, there's an audio circulating about General No Pity. I've tried to reach out with him. I've tried to talk to the two parties. And there is an understanding at the moment. There is an understanding. So I will explain to the Ambazonian people what has been going on. But know that there are vital information that I cannot give to the public. So the ones you hear, you have to just understand and you have to accept is the best I can get. Oh, sorry, sorry. Then if I hope I did not spell it wrongly. Oh, sorry. Please, I apologize for that wrong spelling. I apologize for that wrong spelling. I am sorry, and there is no way I can edit it again. But I am sorry. I think subsequently I will do that. Subsequently, I am sorry. Please hit the share button. Hit the share button. Hit the share button. Let us talk something. You know, sometimes me too, I don't have, when it's 7, it's supposed to begin at 7. Supposed to begin at 7:30. I'm sorry that ABC is on, but you know, sometimes we just have to clash. Thank you, my brother Lionheart. Yeah, Bruckner Müller is IPOD. Yeah, sorry for that. So please click the share button. If you are in your WhatsApp group, you can share the link on your WhatsApp group, please. Share the link. Please share the link. Let me play my. I have no right to this song, to this music. I have no right to it, and it's for no commercial purpose that I am playing. It's for no commercial purpose. It's for the sake of our revolution that I'm playing this song. Where is it? So please, while this song I'm searching, you hit the share button. Let us get that number and we start. Please hit the share button, okay? Immediately after this song, I begin, whether we are 2 or we are 3. Indigenous people of Biafra. Oh, thank you very much, my brother. I'm really sorry for that wrong spelling. I am really sorry, please. I'm really sorry. We need your power. Let your justice prevail. 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 Thank you, Faith. Share the link as you come in. Thank you, Samari. We need your power. Oh, the blood of our children are crying in the grave. We need your power. Let your justice prevail. 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 This song. Thank you. Okay, thanks very much. This song, good, you are welcome. Special welcome for you. It's very special welcome. Please share among WhatsApp, in the WhatsApp group, share the link. Okay, I'll go straight to it. Update on the Matasm, please. That particular issue, this Matasm issue, I can only talk about it on the defense briefing on Saturday. Defense briefing on Saturday. Thank you, my brother from the Oduduwa Republic. Okay. Now, my first issue is what the Biafra people, the IPOD and the Biafra. Sorry, I want to apologize for spelling, for wrong spelling. Instead of B, I had to put D. So I'm very sorry for that. Now, what the Biafra and the IPOD family must understand. You must understand how this our revolution started. Now, I tried to make some findings, and I also know that the the Biafra family does not only have one leader. The Biafra family does not only have one, they have, I think, two or three factions. If I got this information rightly, they don't have only one leader. There are other leaders, there are other factions. There are some who support the vision of Nnamdi Kanu, and there are some who don't support. They have their own leaders who they support. I think I follow that. Our struggle started in 1961, from the day we were handed, like we were transferred like a slave, like a slave master transferring his slave to another slave master, to his colleague, to his friend, that I cannot manage this slave again. Take over, you can continue managing. That is where our problem started. On the 1st of October 1961, when we got our independence not by being independent on our own, but by joining La République du Cameroun. It means from a trust territory under the British people, they transferred us now to their I don't know how can I, the reference I can give to the French people that time, because they were still being managed, and they are still being managed by France. So it's like they were just handing us over to France, that we cannot do, we want to leave, so let's know how you manage it. That is when our problem started. So it is not an issue of we just getting up and start fighting. No. Now, it has been lying low for a while. There has been some internal agitation. I want us to understand. Let my Biafra families understand this. There had been some agitation in the house. We had the All Anglophone Conference 1, All Anglophone Conference. All these things were trying to sort out the mess that the British people left us in. Our first sign of autonomy, of self-reliance, started in 1953, when 13 members of the Southern Cameroon Parliament, the 13 parliamentarians of the Southern Cameroons, left the Enugu House of Assembly and said, enough is enough. We are coming back. We want to do something on our own. That is the desire to be independent. We were the first African nation to have an independent, a democratic government in 1958. And then we were traded over in 1961. Like some, I don't know how I can address it. So please, I want you people, the IPOD people, the Biafra people, to understand a bit of our history. What we have been going through. We have been marginalized until the president of French Cameroon, Mr. Paul Biya, I think in 2018 or 19, at the Paris Peace Summit in France, said he openly confessed that we have tried to assimilate these people for 58 years. It means they have tried to wipe out our culture. They have tried to wipe out our system. They have tried to wipe us, our identity as a people. They have tried for 58 years, and they did not succeed. The reawakening started in September 2009 and 16. That was the reawakening, when the Ambazonian people said enough is enough. We are not taking this anymore. We demand that we come back The first demand that the Ambazonia people started when they came out en masse was a return to the federal system. The 1961 federal system, that was the first cry. And when people were killed like chickens every day, I was there, I was present on ground zero in Ambazonia, I was present. This killing took place in front of me. I was chased out of my country. I seek refuge in Nigeria. So please, I want you people to understand our story. The pains we have gone through the hands of the French people for 60 years. I don't call it 50, for 60 years now. Now, when this reawakening started in 2016, I want you people to follow me now. Let us go chronologically. Before, there were some groups outside clamoring for an independent Southern Cameroons. Before this reawakening, there were some groups outside clamoring for the independence of Southern Cameroons. But these groups, they had no foundation. They had no following. It was not really like, even myself, we're looking at it. Even inside in Ambazonia, we had the SCNC, the Southern Cameroons National Council, which was operating like a small, I don't know as I can call it, an illegal group that the government of La République, each time they want, you hear that sound, SCS people are gathering, La République military will come and terrorize them and will arrest them. Will come and terrorize and arrest them. In 2016, when this awakening started, the leaders inside Ambazonia who were spearheading, some of them were arrested and others escaped to Nigeria. In Nigeria, they formed a base. We were accepted by the Nigerian government. They hosted us. They hosted the government, the first coalition. So many groups came together under the leadership of Julius Ayoktabi. All the other groups, they gathered, and then the interim government was formed. I don't want to go to the series from the governing council to Skakuf, right to the formation of the interim government, the declaration of the restoration of our independence on the 1st of October 2017 by the then president Julius Ayoktabi. Now, some of these groups accepted to merge and form the interim government, but others did not. Others did not. There were some who said, no, we cannot be part of the interim government. We will continue our course as we have been doing. But I want to assure you that majority of these groups gathered, majority formed the interim government, which you see today working, controlling at least 90% of Ambazonia. So, my IPOD people, I want you people to understand. I want you people to understand that the IG, the interim government, has structures. It's an institution that has structures. And these structures, they are well planted. They are well planted. These institutions are well organized and they function properly. We have the counties and we have the LGAs that controls the ground, the route. This government is in the diaspora because we cannot be hosted in Ambazonia, as rough as it is. The first government that had the base in Nigeria, through some conspiracy with the Buhari's government, they were arrested and deported. defiling, breaking all international norms and laws or what? Because we had registered refugees which were supposed to be protected by the Nigerian government. We too have our own pain with the Nigerian government. I want you to understand that. We also had the 32, Taraba 39 or 37. They were arrested. Our boys who were in Taraba as refugees, they were arrested in Taraba and transported, deported to La Republique. So we have our own pain with the Buhari's administration. And even the Abuja High Court judgment has ordered this government to tell La République de Cameroon to send back all those who were arrested to Nigeria. Up to today, that judgment has not been respected by the Buhari's government. So we have our own beef with them. But now coming to the issue, which is the structure of the Ambazonia revolution, which I want, and I'm calling on the IPOD, the Biafra people, to respect that structure. Because the whole place now you hear is only Ambazonia Biafra, Ambazonia Biafra. There is no Ambazonia Biafra. There is Ambazonia and there is Biafra. And as of now, there is no alliance between the Ambazonian people and the Biafra people. None exist. None. None. There is no alliance. Let the international community bear me. Listen to what I am saying. The interim government has written out a communique to disclaim that there is no alliance. None exists between these two entities. The IG has structures, which is the counties and the LGAs. We have 13 counties and 63 LGAs. There are 62 LGAs that we have. It means it's a structure that runs from ground, from the grass to the top. You take it from the LGAs, you go to the county, from the county to the government. That is how it works. So each county groups, each LGA has a structure, because we have the equatorial region, we have the equatorial zone, we have the midland, and we have the savannah. Those are the three. That is how Ambazonia has been partitioned. So I want the IPOD people to understand that the majority of people who controls belong to their LGAs. From their LGA, they group to their counties. And from their counties, they work in relation, in connection with the interim government via the Ambazonian Peace Plan, whereby they have a weekly meeting where all the stakeholders, they merge, just like parliament. It's like a quasi-parliament where they all meet, they discuss, they talk. And now each LGA, I want you to understand, each LGA has her defense team, has her humanitarian team. So you see, it is well organized and structured, right to the level of the county. Each county has a defense, each county has a humanitarian, each county has a structure that runs, which today, if we have our independence, we go down and we continue. And that is how those in the diaspora, in their counties and their LGAs, they send information from their county, from their diaspora setup, directly to their counties and to their LGA, to their villages. That is how they operate. That is how they operate. So, that set apart, we also have the Team ACT, the Ambazonian Coalition team. This team is for diplomacy. This team is for diplomacy. Which means if you want to act, if you want to come, if you want to join, if you want any alliance with the Ambazonian people, the Ambazonian Coalition team has so many other groups. Some of those groups that did not accept to be part of the interim government, some of those groups they now join, because the international community made a proposal of the Swiss talk, where the Ambazonia people will now have a dialogue, a negotiated settlement with La République government. So the Ambazonia people had to group themselves. They formed the Ambazonia coalition team. So if you want to have any alliance with the Ambazonian people, you must go under that structure. You must pass through that structure. Because that structure represents the Ambazonian people. The Team Act, which is the diplomatic phase, represents the Ambazonian people. That is where you have to understand. That is where we have to understand. That is at the level of diplomacy. The interim government has the highest stake, like I said, in the Ambazonian coalition team. The interim government has the highest stake because it has the highest control on the ground. But since like the interim government being the mother, has to assemble, has to draw, has to gather every other child to come together and let's work for the common good of the Ambazonia. So if there is any alliance to be made, at least for the respect of the Ambazonian people, they have to pass through that channel. It has to at least pass through that channel. That is in terms of diplomacy, which even the international community recognizes that. That is why they were engaged in the Swiss talk. At the level of defense, like I've already said, the IG controls 90% of the ground forces in Ambazonia. Via what? Via the LGA and the county structures. So no defense, there is no defense decision without the consent of the LGA, without the consent of the county, and without the consent of the interim government. There can be no defense decision. If we want to employ troops from outside, it starts from the LGA to the county and then the interim government. So I want my Biafra people, Biafra family to understand that you don't just come into somebody's territory without the consent of that person. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You don't just come into somebody's territory without the consent of the LGA, of the villagers, of the county that controls that LGA, that village. It doesn't work like that. Nor the interim government that have the stake. Let this point be understood. And I'll come to the why I am making this particular point. I don't have any problem with the Biafra people. I just want them to understand that they are taking the wrong step. There is no alliance between the Biafra people and the Ambazonian people. There is an alliance between the IPOD family. Let me repeat. Between the IPOD family and the Bakassi family. It is not between the Biafra people and the Ambazonian people. No. Let this point be clear. It is between the Bakassi and the IPOD. That is their alliance. Whatever they want to do with their alliance, it concerns them. It doesn't concern the Ambazonia family. It doesn't concern the Ambazonian people. As simple as that. We are at war. We are at war. At war, we strive to make friends. We don't create more enemies. We find big friends and not small friends and create big enemies. No. It should be a point that we should understand that. So please, Biafra, IPOD, fight your fight. Ambazonia we are fighting our own fight. If you have your independence, fine. If we have our independence, fine. It ends there. No more, no less. We are not afraid of anything. If you think we are afraid of something, you are wasting your time. We are not afraid of anything. So I want the international community to understand that it's an alliance between the IPOD family and the Bakassi family. It is not an Ambazonia Biafra alliance. That point should be corrected. That point should be corrected. Now, I want to come on this issue of Bakassi. I'm talking about this issue of Bakassi. It's because of what? Because I heard an audio. I will not play the audio because I don't want to promote it. I heard an audio from Capo Daniel of the Bakassi saying that Biafra has given ultimatum for some French what to step out of Bakassi or what. No? Please, that is a very big mistake. It's a very big mistake. It's a very, very big mistake. I want you to understand that. The interim government had given an ultimatum, not only in Bakassi, but the whole of southern Cameroon's Ambazonia, banning anything French. I want this point to be noted, that the interim government had given an ultimatum and an order banning anything French in Ambazonia. So I don't think it is the responsibility of the IPOD or the IPOD family to give orders that anything in Bakassi should stop. No. No. We cannot have two masters in one compound. No. There can never be two masters in one compound. There will only be one master in one compound. So the interim government, the Bakassi is under the Ndian County. And I think the Mundemba LGA controls that, because at one point they were asking for a Bakassi LGA, but I think for now it's under Mundemba. So I want Ambazonians to understand that. I want Ambazonians to understand, and I want the IPOD family to understand that you don't have any right to give orders in Bakassi, because Bakassi is an integral part of Ambazonia. Whatever treaty you have signed or whatever condition you have given with Bakassi does not control Bakassi. Bakassi does not control Bakassi. Biafra remains our brothers. Biafrans are not our enemy. They remain our brothers. Our refugees are in their land. They remain our brother. We don't have any problem. But what we are trying to prevent is what you don't see. What we are trying to prevent is what you don't see. Because we don't want to give some people the legal, the right to do things that you and I will regret tomorrow. So I end it at that level. I end it at that point. So the people of Bakassi, you remain intact. The interim government is in control. You take no orders from any other person. You take your orders from the interim government. We have the Ndian County that gives direct order. So I think this point is clean and it is clear and it's well understood. So I am calling on the IPOD via the Bakassi to hold their voice. To hold their voice, because it's a shame that it is the Bakassi that is giving orders, that the IPOD has given order. It's the Bakassi that is announcing that order. That no, it's not correct. Even the IPOD does not show respect to the Ambazonian people when they do such. When they go ahead to give such orders, it means you don't even respect the Ambazonian people. It means you don't even respect the authorities. You came and you made people control it. You cannot just bypass these people and you go ahead to give information which, I don't know how to classify it. It is not true, this means. So please, that is a very special appeal I am making to the IPOD family. Please, you have your business, you have your deal with A.C. Ask the A.C where they are controlling. You give orders where A.C are controlling. Let them show you the piece of land that they have taken over. Let them show you whatever they are doing, where they are planted. Let them handle that. Let them control that. Let them show you that, and then you do whatever you want to do with it. If actually they are controlling any place on ground zero in Ambazonia, because I doubt where the A.C is even based in Ambazonia. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are settled. Ask them which fight they have been engaged in, which battle they have been engaged with. They will not tell you. And then tomorrow they come and they give orders that Bakassi, people should leave Bakassi or whatever. No, that order had already been passed, and two people cannot give order in one land. That is just the point. That is just the simple point. So please, we respect the Biafra people. We respect your fight for self-determination. But please, let us continue with our struggle. Let us continue with our struggle the way we are supposed to. We know the world is not just, but please, I rest it at that point. The IG will not treat Bakassi I want to understand this. The IG will not trade Bakassi for any reason, because Bakassi remains an integral part of the Nillong County, which is found in the equatorial zone of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. So any interference by the IPOD will be considered not welcoming. Please, any interference, I think it means you is something else that you guys will want to show us. But for now, the Defense Department is calling a halt. Please, whatever benefit you intend to get from your alliance with A.C does not bind with the aspiration of the Ambazonian people. Whatever you want to gain, whatever alliance you have, whatever condition of benefit you stand, it doesn't bind. Because I want to explain, if tomorrow we have our independence, you cannot come there to the Indian people and lay claim that Bakassi. It means it's another war that you will begin in Bakassi. Because now, these Bakassi people they have not given you their consent. The Bakassi, the Nillong County, they are not aware of any lease by any entity. They are not aware. So tomorrow, if we get our independence and you can't say we had our an agreement with so and so person that will help, no, the Nillong County is not aware of that. The Nillong County is not aware. So please, don't be deceived. My IPOD family, don't be deceived to go into something that will give you headache tomorrow. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. We respect the territorial integrity. Let me begin to, Comrade Mercy. Your heart is supposed to be to bleed. Your heart is supposed to bleed, because when people make mistakes, I don't want to. I am soft because I want them to understand what I am saying. I want them to carry this message back to their people, most especially the IPOD family. I want them to understand that what they are getting into is what will bring them serious problem tomorrow. And I want to assure the Ambazonian people that no Biafra soldier will enter in Ambazonia. No Biafra soldier will enter or is in Ambazonia. There is none at the moment. acquire LG, they need to be here so that they will listen to this message. They will take it back to their family and discuss it. So that is the special appeal. No, I want to assure the Ambazonian people that there will be no IPOD soldier no Biafra soldier in our land. We are facing the French Cameroon. We have been facing them for the past 4 years. So it is not now that anything will change. When we are improving in all that we have. We are improving in every mechanism. When we are dealing with La Republique squarely. When we have destroyed their economy. When we have sent them more in their caskets back home. And to the point that when they even tell you that you are coming to Ambazonia, I think the past month, we have 2. One in Douala who was told he was going to Ambazonia, he shot himself. The other one in Mankon was told he is going in Bambala, he shot himself. To tell you the extent to which we have destroyed them. I'm still repeating this. A Gulf C does not control Ambazonia. A Gulf C will not decide for Ambazonia. A Gulf C will not lease out any land through any which alliance they have made in Ambazonia. We will not repeat this. This particular issue, we are not coming back on it again. We are not coming back on it again. That is the stand of the interim government. So please, let this sink into the heads of our Biafran family. I said, with all due respect, we have no problem with you. We respect your right of self-determination. So please, let us be with our issue. You have your alliance with a faction, with a group, where me in particular, I don't know where they are operating in Ground Zero. I don't know. In Ambazonia, I don't know. Where they are based, I don't know. So please, it's just an appeal that I am making. It's just an appeal that I'm making. Yes, I know. Fred, they need to be here. If these distractors are not here, you know, when you are speaking the truth, it always pains the thief. It pains the person. That is why when you don't have anything to say, you always insult. It is the truth. So they must carry it. And I must bear it. What was the reward from the Jewish people for Jesus? Because the truth was painful. So it is painful. When I'm speaking the truth, it's paining them, they have to write. But the truth sinks in their head. There's this Ambali squad. You have been punishing yourself. You have been punishing yourself since you are writing. You will take this message to your master. This name is not even Ambazonian name. So you will take it to your master. That we are not leasing any land. The oil business he went in London, and that one failed. The Bakassi project has failed, and it will fail him wholly. It will fail him wholly. So, fellow Ambazonians, I think I'm done with that. Hey, God, see people, you can leave us now. We want to talk palava for us. Let me talk about the issue with General No Pity. We got some disturbing audios from General. I've finished with Mr. Ambali squad. You can go now. We want to talk our issue in the house. Yes. Take that one to your master. I've already passed out the message. So all the noise you have been making, the whole campaign now is Biafra Ambazonia Alliance. You people have nothing to tell the Ambazonian people. You have nothing to tell the international community. You were so dry and so you had nothing to. Now it is the whole your platform is only Ambazonia Biafra. Talk war. We are fighting war. We are not fighting alliances here. We are fighting war, not alliances. Thank you, Mr. Chukwuemeka Okenwa. Thank you. We respect you people. We respect your aspiration for self-determination. But please, The alliance you have made with AGOVC is not with the Ambazonian people. It's with an individual, with a group of people, and not Ambazonian people. So that one should be corrected. It should be corrected on all your platforms. Alliance between AGOVC and IPOD, so that the world should know it's between AGOVC and IPOD, not the Ambazonian people. I am an Ambazonian and I'm not part of that deal. Mr. Onye, let me try to make some small. Mr. Onyeka, oh. Mr. Onyeka, please watch the begin the whole show, huh? Yes, that is my responsibility as a media outreach coordinator. That is my responsibility. My show is to clarify the Ambazonian people and the Biafra people. It's to clarify them. That is why I'm talking about them today. It's to clarify so that you don't enter into something. I don't know who is deceiving who now. Please, Mr. Siuka, excuse us now. Let me talk about the issue with General No Pity, fellow Ambazonians, is a little bit disturbing. I know when so many people heard the No Pity's audio, they started, we talk about accountability, we talk about this, we talked about that. Let me tell you people something. It is not easy for the Ngokotunja County as a whole. It is not easy. I have a lot of strategic information which I cannot give, but I'll try by every means to sift her so that you guys will understand that there is a lot of burden at the moment, a lot of challenges facing the Ngokotunja County. One, they don't have the large number. The number is not there. We have very few, as you know, as usual. If you go to other counties, you see the numbers. Now, maybe we have one. It's my county. Ngokotunja is my second county because that is where my parents are from. It's my second county. So in the forum, we are there, I think, 100. But not up till even 20 are effectively contributing for the well-being of that LGA. Now, after the war draft, let's shift it down now to the NDOP LGA, which hosts which is hosting No Pity. Even throw the one about pigeon self. Now, ma travel pigeon. We don't really need the one way Biafra that we hear for English. The one now on talk for us. Now for that No Pity, their LGA, other concern location than they. Other concern location than they. Thank God No Pity na very vibrant, na very strong, na very innovative general. Where it be proactive. It do without, I mean say, it do it in them for the way God don't bless him, may do and for go ahead. But so other one the day for so other location the day for that very LGA way, they be of more concern. So to be sincere, the small thing way day. The small thing way day with this, there is that LGA, since they know over, they know plenty. They struggle now for survive that other location then where they know over too, where they not be strong for like No Pity own. So in the maker, they give No Pity the little assistance where they figure No Pity they go far away. No Pity no only based now only for inside up. It the work of as I do work come back. So No Pity is not supposed to be not only one man concerned, not only the Ngokotunja people they are concerned. Now why that why they come this evening for beg every Ambazonia, most especially I want table this case for Wata na Wata. May Wata na Wata try for intervene for support that LGA where they host No Pity. No Pity get genuine cry. Not na say they don't embezzle money. They never embezzle money. The LGA never embezzle money. Now say inside the LGA, people that they commode go give money directly. They send something directly for No Pity. I just need for broke the one now. They send something for No Pity directly. But now the LGA now they consider and say now their contribution that way they don't make up for the LGA. But they not the tell the no pity say this, so the contribution what they make them now for now in on behalf of our LGA. So if they make a no pity the vex say the LGA not they give you anything. But meanwhile, these very people that for inside house that they leave the LGA, they go give directly for them and say no, more to the support it directly. Now the treasurer go talk say no, when una support it, una come back for inside house, una indicate say una don't support no pity. Then they tell no pity. I for inside the forum I get testimony that for inside the people that say where they decide that they confess themselves, say yes, nothing this what they do. So as a whole, I do want beg Ambazonia, say we will launch Amba will talk family talk now this Ambazonia your own time your own don't correct go. Now wait to this. So this type of people we do right now wait fair. Your own don't correct come fair. Dango no na frustration. Na frustration. No pity, just be a little bit frustrated over the treatment where they get them. But I want to assure Ambazonians, they say nobody never embezzle money. Nobody never embezzle money for Ngokutunja LGA, for Ngokutunja County, sorry. But now say that LGA get some priority then. And when they see no pity, like some man will be more advanced. So if you get some picking for us, will be more productive. You go tend now for look that picking will not be productive, way is slow. You go tend for focus now, say that one way not be productive, may stand. So no pity would they beg you for some very special way. Say may you continue for the good of you know the fight now for any man. You the fight now for the freedom of Ambazonia. You the fight now for free homeland. And every Ambazonia they appreciate and they pray for you. So make you calm down. This issue will be handled. So at the beg, any small thing where you get a channel and for Ngokutunja for Ngokutunja County, may they support no pity for this moment. As I make this very special appeal for Wata na Wata. So Prince Jacob, Fide, and the rest will not more try by all means. Akaba, all the other people, De La Peña, all the way they do for inside Wata na Wata for the project for the farm general side, more see how we support General No Pity through the LGA. So at the beg una, No Pity, he is focused. I know. You know there is still struggle. People that do for back way they want to try for play say they want the advantage. Now say no pity the vex, they need to give money, they don't chop money for draft. No. Tell Ambazonia no money for draft, they never chop them. They never chop them. It just be frustrated and we now human being, it get right for be frustrated. But now how we go handle them? We not go handle our any una never hear Ngokutunja people don't come out the holla say they don't chop money for draft, they don't embezzle money for draft. Una never hear that one. Una never hear that one. So it means say, so everything they okay. But now I say me he the no pity may understand, and I say me and you may will join hand, may will support it. So whatever thing where you get that, even at 5, I don't see European stakeholders they don't launch support. I'll be very, very happy for that kind of initiative. Now be proactive. Where some person come out with problem, immediately we join hand. When they start asking and say, who don't do it, who never do it, we join hand. I don't hear how people don't start make audio, they talk to so when they make audio, they talk to the insult president, which is very, very bad. When you hear problem, Ambazonia, when I understand, when you hear problem, go to the road, ask them what it happen. Why did cry? What did it happen? They don't launch, they don't make word but why the man they still cry? Don't be only you and plenty soldiers that they cry. Plenty soldiers that they cry. Because of some priority thing then they. Some people then they with their water, they don't take an only for B house. When I talk say B house, you understand the house. They take that water for B waiting for B house factory. Man, no talk so many they go cut the particular say they take an for B house. No. Now for B mommy wagon for down. They no say it go start produce in the years to come. It go to produce. Now so you need to see action because of the bill. When they go down bill so they settle, that time when I go start sitting that they happen. So many someone not discourage when I say no draft for 2021. No. I get LGA where they still get for their account there. They still get the LGA they will still get for their account 30 million. LGA they will give account 30 million when they still be in a bill. When it go down B is settled, it come off aside, we not go believe. So please, when at the year people they talk accountability. So for account, many people they can't she don't write account tell and say they still keep 30 million of their account. No LGA never cry foul. So when I stop for the discouraged people say may they not draft because say they want accountability. No man no deny accountability. But for example, Konye LGA no go take the account, can put on for Facebook publish am. Say now account that for what draft. We be do and so. Not be so. Now that institution where they overlook all the LGAs, now you go around control. Now you go around control. And when they don't finish go around for control, they no cash it on for ABC TV. Meme County. Now audit they be make audit fine. No be my trip to Boya this. No be my trip to Boya. The one na people that na people's fund. Na people that raise the fund and are the very people that they control their money. So if you want accountability, go for that group, go for that people, ask them their account. Go ask the people that say, did thing happen for them in a place? So why also on an account they go ask them for they. Let us be mature. No, na because say no pity it don't make small audio today, make you small vex. Someone go come on make audio the coach president. It doesn't go like that. I don't take my time. I go inside. I talk with the authorities of the LGA. I talk with the authorities of the county. I talk with the soldier. Then I come for realize and say, the LGA to be doing, you know, be get choice. You know, be get choice. It just let some picking the die. You see, I say that picking there for road for die. You know, if you save you move that picking kidney again for another one. Say that's maybe one die with kidney. Better maybe the other one way on kidney the fee. May move the one kidney again for the one. May leave. Now so not just the hard choice that way they be making. Not just the hard choice. And where I don't talk with no pity, you don't understand. And in the days ahead, I call on every Ambazonian, please, make we join hand like one family. Make we support. The draft, no man never embezzle draft. No man. No dying for draft has been embezzled. None. Go round all the 13 counties. Go round the 62 LGAs. No man never complain say for a county they don't embezzle or for a LGA they don't embezzle. Instead, after the draft, the people they still contribute for support the draft. People they still contribute for support the draft. For push and for front. And the one that they be pledged they never give them, would still beg every day. Say, we continue, we strive. Even how we go do it small, today it go complete. So fellow Ambazonians, may we not be distracted. Not na moment this will be distracted. Not na moment this will can begin talk A, B, and C. Na moment because distraction na one of their main tools where they use them. Distraction. When they distract us, we lost attention. Now that they distract we now some kind of they call an unholy alliance or which kind of alliance that the distraction that no pity don't move. Now another distraction one start again. Please, Ambazonians, do not be distracted. Let us be focused as we have always been focused. If you want to have an account, go to that LGA. If you want any LGA, their number, ask me, I go give you. If you want to go for their meeting, go ask them. We don't create institutions. We don't create structures. Let us respect these structures. Let us respect these institutions. And let us not be distracted. We are at war. I never hear Sunday when I hear La Republic come on the give account say they be take 20 billion for fight war for the man. Now so they be buy gun for the one, they be buy the one for the one, they be give the one for the one. I never hear that one. Now only for Ambazonia away for inside war that they ask account. So if they move the account, show you say they be buy 10 stick, they give you, so may read that, you go read the account. Let us be matured. We don't reject account. We don't. Me in particular, I don't reject account. I was a financial person in Bonge. I was controlling part of the account. It take me more than 3 months and how many months for successfully come out their balance, their account, their full account. It's not easy. It's not easy. You do work your own work the one for LGA, work the one for this, work the one for that. So please, let us be focused. The interim government is the mother house of this revolution, like it or not. I still tell you yesterday, the interim government, if you go down, this revolution ends. I will never shake these words. If something happens to the interim government today, this revolution ends. So now, why that way? All the attack, not only towards the interim government. Let us be focused. Let us be strong. Let us be focused and let us be strong. Fellow Ambazonians, I want to thank you for being with me. I don't go more than my time for today. I don't really pass out the important information. Please, anywhere you find yourself, if you want means for support, no pity, please, you can contact me and I'll tell you how to channel that support to the Ngokotunja County or to the LGA. So please, more join hand, small. Venatius, yes, Biafra wants to help you guys for freedom. We don't have problem with that. But for now, we don't need that help. For now, we don't need that help. Sometimes later, but for now, we don't need it. It's not something that we talk it in the public. If we want help, we don't talk it in the public. If we want help, we know where we will talk, not in the public. So please, stay blessed and see you on Saturday for our briefing. The first briefing, Saturday, ABC, Amber Television, 8 p.m. Amber time. Thank you. God bless you all.